What's up, guys? Welcome. I am Joseph Burke at Joseph Burke Arts. What's going on? And I actually got a little bit of the pencil sketch done here. Um, so I went ahead and got the sketch because usually the sketch takes the longest, and this is Inktober, so I wanted to make sure that we focused on ink and not, just I wanted to get the pencil sketch out of the way so people can see the inking process and all of that. So huge shout out to Bobby Bicker and Miss Gray 8. It's so good to see you guys. What's up, Peter? How you doing? And the Happs team, Lindsay Badger in the chat, Sports for the Blind. I'm joined by Desiree, who is over here in the sidebar, and it's good to see you guys. And so I am working on day, let's see, I am working on day 19, and day 19 is loop. And I really had to do my homework for this one. I was like, I don't want to draw an infinity symbol. I don't want to draw, a racetrack or something circular. Then I pulled from my comic book retro nerdiness Groundhog Day, the film with Bill Murray. And so I have a pencil sketch of Bill Murray here and the evil groundhog that is manning the wheel of his vehicle. And so we are going to ink Bill Murray. And I want to remind you guys, this is only a 2.5 inch diameter sketch. And so this is very small. So it's I mean you can see just by the pencil how small it is. It's not a big sketch. And so how I do Inktober is I do a full page. If you guys can see this, I will make 2.5 inch circles, and I'm able to fit 6 artworks on one page, which kind of keeps me grounded because if I do full page artworks, then it's a lot more time inclusive, and so that becomes a little cumbersome. But Des, are you ready to go?
Oh yeah.
What's up, Des? Can you guys bring
Hey,
Desiree in? I don't have those admin powers, so.
I don't have yeah, I'm on a cell phone, so
Okay, there we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Joined by Desiree. Okay, let's do this. So, tools of choice. This is what I use. This is pretty much it right here. There's nothing fancy about it. I am using, if you're into brands, these are Prismacolors. The teal color ones are Prismacolor pencils. And then I've got Lyra, which are German made sketching pencils. And the inking of choice is Faber-Castell. Faber-Castell. All right. I'm going to shut up
I
now.
love the way you say that.
Faber-Castell. Faber-Castell. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. All right. So if you guys can see, here is the Bill Murray sketch ready to go with the groundhog at the wheel. I'm trying to get it. There we go. Right there. Boom. All right. Here we go. Now, this is why it's called Inktober. You're inking, you know. So I am using a reference photo. This is just a regular still from it's a regular still from Google. So I'm using a reference photo to do the sketch, just so you know that I'm not pulling Bill Murray out of my brain, which would be great. It would be fantastic if I could do that. I have a lot of questions for Mr. Murray, but anyway, I digress. All right, let's do. I always this part always freaks me out when you actually you have a sketch that you're very proud of and you're happy with, and then you hit the point of no return. The point of no return is when you have the first ink mark over top of your artwork, and I'm just like, no. I don't know how you feel about it, Des.
Always. Like I'm always nervous about inking my stuff.
And I always take a picture of my undersketch. Always take a picture of my undersketch. So yeah, it is a pivotal moment. It really is. It can make or break you. Could almost use a little music in here. I'm so
I
used
know,
to
I feel
drawing.
like
I'm
yeah.
so used to drawing with music in the background. But I don't know how the Haps team feels about that. So do have a royalty-free playlist, but yeah, we won't push it. Peter, hum us a song, Peter. Peter, 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 us a song, Peter. Strike up a chord. Give me some Johnny Cash, please. It's all right. We could just hear the Puxatawny Bill song in the background as this movie is coming to life. One of my favorite movies to watch every February the 2nd. I just love Groundhog Day. And I was not prepared for this. I need to at least an hour to warm up. Okay. All right.
Did you see the commercial when it was like the football commercial with him in it?
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. So good. So I typically don't do a lot of portraits on Inktober, but I have done some celebrity portraits before. Um, some just people that I think, in pop culture world that definitely need a little limelight. I've done some Stan Lee in previous years, and I did Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias. If you guys have any questions while we're doing this, just feel free to chime in. If not, then I'll just keep yakking and you guys can just hear me yak, which is great because we're yakking together. That sounded really disgusting. Wait a minute. This is not Happs After Dark. What are you talking about? All right, Joe Burke. I did Bob. Yeah, I did Bob Ross it up. Yeah, it's happy little trees over here. So, has anybody here seen the movie Groundhog Day?
With me, of course, but I don't know if anybody else has.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you. I'm curious because it's kind of a classic here in the Burke household. It's something that we watch every year.
Such a good movie.
And he's caught in that time loop, which is kind of like the loop, the word of the day, which is kind of where I got it from. I think my favorite part of that movie is when he spots the homeless guy on the street, and he does everything he can in his power to try to save that homeless man. And there's nothing he can do because it's the homeless guy's fate to die. And there's nothing that Bill Murray's character can do. He can't buy him a meal and make him happy. He can't, buy him clothes and set him up in a rich, lavish environment. There's nothing he can do to stop it. And I think that's very symbolic. There's a big, deeper message there.
Because he was so into himself.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. Yeah. He's a very self-absorbed individual.
In a way, it reminded me of like Bruce Almighty when he
Oh, I love
wanted
that
to
movie
have the
too.
god powers so much, but
Yeah. But he couldn't make her love him
exactly.
at the end of it. Yeah. All right. So far, we're off to a decent start.
I think this is the thing about my favorite thing about Inktober is watching you and Lindsay come up with like these cool like ideas just out of the blue with these words. And you never expect you two to think of those ideas, you know.
Yeah. Well, it is fun what we do. We're like kids in candy stores. We get to play around and have fun and be creative. And the beautiful thing about the community that we're here on Haps is that there's so many people out there like yourself, Des, that are so stinking creative and talented. And it's pretty cool that we just kind of get to share the same space with you and all the other creatives on here. So it's pretty cool. Can't take a lot of the credit for it because a lot of that creativity comes from guys like you.
Shucks.
Aw, shucks,
Just
Joe.
Haps is just filled with so many people. I love it.
It's a great platform. I'm doing my feathering. Okay. Well, Bill Murray's coming alive, I believe.
It's pretty good.
It's all right. It'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Such a great movie, babe. That'll do, pig.
It is.
So when I get done with the sketch, what I plan to do is I'm going to put over some alcohol markers on top of it just to kind of round it out. Give him a little character here.
If you guys watch Joe's process of how he first starts off with his creating and then like how it ends up, it's so amazing. So amazing.
My process?
Yes. I love how you say that because Michelle says that.
Yeah. No, I'm only saying that because of Michelle, because it's honoring her. My process. So we got an evil groundhog here. And he's not evil in the picture. I just happen to make him evil because right now he's kind of controlling Bill Murray's life. The secret to doing detail like this is you got to have an extremely fine tip marker. I don't even know if you guys can see the end on that. That thing is super tiny. And so in order to get the detail that's needed, you've got to have a super tiny marker to make that work. What is up, Jeremy? What's up, buddy? Buddy, old pal, old chum. Man, it's so weird drawing without music.
I know, I was about to say
It's
that.
weird. I'm like sitting here like, oh man, I'm so used to my playlist.
My brain.
Now, Peter, we're going to have to work on this right here. We are going to have to. Oh, the missus is home. So that's what that sound was. Welcome home, Angel. Yes, she's called Angel in this house.
You guys are so cute.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, okay. The better half. All right. Let's see. Sorry for the noise in the background, but it'll end here in a second.
Yeah, don't mind my child. She's just singing in her room.
Yeah, normally these are like, this is the time of the evening when the wife and I, this funny story, the wife and I are having dinner because she's a nurse, and I messed up the times, and I didn't know that. I said, "Oh, 3:30 in the afternoon. That's great." Oh, it's 3:30 Pacific. So, yeah. I'm doing Groundhog Day for Loop. Check it out. Bill Murray and the groundhog. All right. I think we're going to stop it right there and start adding a little bit of ink into it. What's up, King Rodman? Welcome, welcome. Okay. So I don't know if other artists do this or not, but usually when I complete a phase of a piece, whether it's pencil or ink, I will always take a picture of the progress. So now that I have a vast majority of the ink done, I always take pictures to kind of document the process. And now the real moment. You got to take the eraser and erase the entire sketch underneath. And that is why I wear this glove, so when I'm drawing, it doesn't smear. So I'm erasing everything now. So when I put down the marker, it'll take and it'll look really, really good. So now we have just a straight ink sketch. So I think I'm going to do this in black and white scale instead of full color. And so for that, I'm going to be using Tombow. These are this is a gray palette Tombow watermarker set. And you can see all the different degrees and shades that I use. And so I always start light and work dark. So that's what I'm doing. So you go with your lightest shade and then you mix in with the darkest shade. So let me pull up my picture here so I can get the gray tones right. I got 10 more minutes. Can I finish this in 10 minutes? Let's see what happens. I believe I can do it. I believe I'm on par. Of course you can, Joe. So
Oh, what?
got a little color into here. Color in the eyebrows. Darker under the eyes. And got a little color on the bridge of the nose. Not fully covered. The lip is dark.
Try.
What's he saying?
How much for your piece? I don't know.
Oh. Give me your work. All your artwork. Give it to me now.
Kind of
Yeah,
thrown
try.
together. I actually put this together within 15 minutes of me coming on.
Okay, so there's light gray. Now let's go with a darker gray. I'm going to go one shade down. So if you're looking, so this is what I started with. This is where I'm going.
I think it's the hardest thing about being an artist is letting go of your artwork in the first place.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. All right, so I got 7 minutes. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. It's hard because it becomes a part of you. You know?
Yep.
You put a lot of time and effort into it.
Excuse me.
It's okay. But I want to say a huge thanks to everybody joining today on the official Happs count as we're doing the Inktober takeover. Huge shout out to our amazing team, Peter and Pablo, and all the guys that make all of us here in the art community feel so welcome. And we're very thankful for you guys. I want you to know that. I know we joke and tease all the time, but at the root of it all, we're truly thankful for you guys. And you make it nice for us, man. You make it real nice and inviting. So appreciate you.
Yes. And just know, like, I don't color within 30 minutes or an hour of me drawing. It usually takes me like a month to create one piece.
I hear a munchkin in the background.
Go ahead. Okay, go on. Go play.
Yes, those were munchkin sounds for sure. Peter. All right, so let's do a little background fade here on a darker transition. This is what I like to call the badger technique. ASMR, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, you can tell. I use this marker a lot, so it's about dead on me. But that's okay. Okay. I think. Alrighty. I believe I am going to sign this bad boy because we are done. Can you start to cam up whenever you're okay? Yeah, so I got you. All right. So this is day 19. So I'm playing catch up. Today's day 20. So I'm doing yesterday's. And this is loop. Of course, this is I'm doing, if you're just catching up, this is Groundhog Day. What's up, DC? What's up, JS Gilbert? I'm about to sign off here in just 2 minutes, but thank you guys for joining me. Appreciate it. Alrighty. I believe we have a finished piece here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead and present this as our next artist is getting ready to come up. One of my buddies here that joins us on the multiverse, Mr. Jeremy Stoltz, is coming in. What's up, Jeremy?
Hello, sirs.
Hello.
I am on day 20 currently for Inktober.
Okay.
So yesterday's, while I did something very similar to you, Joe, I went the horror route.
Oh, okay.
And
oh
I did
my gosh.
Happy Death Day.
Look at you. That's
So,
awesome.
Very similar technique as far as reliving the day over and over again as Groundhog's Day.
That's awesome.
That's what I did for my loop.
Well, I'm going to give everybody a final shot of the art, and then I am going to bounce and hand this back over to Jeremy. So, Peter, I don't know if you want to make that large or not, but you can. So there is the final inked artwork for today.
That is awesome, buddy.
Thank you, man. Trying to find that right balance because everything's all mirrored. But
I know, right?
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. All right, so here we go. I'm handing it over to Jeremy. Jeremy, take it away, bro. Take it away.
All right. So today, for Sprout, I'm going to stay in the horror genre, and I am going to be drawing a character from Children of the Corn. No, kitty. No. She's seen an empty table and wanted to jump on